Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the Brain Dead Breakdown. Nightwish. We're looking at Nightwish again. I've looked at Nightwish a few times on the channel, looked at a lot of live videos because I like the vibe of the live songs. I checked out some really good stuff. Like some like if you go back, and I've gone through a couple of singers now, a couple of different singers, and I don't look at which singer is going to be the singer before doing the reaction, so I don't know. Maybe you guys can inform me in the comments, but these were picked at random. These two, well, today's YouTube video and today's Patreon video, which are both Nightwish, were picked completely at random. So we got Turn Loose The Mermaids here on YouTube, and then over on Patreon today we got Moondots. So completely at random. Don't know what I'm in for. Well, I know a bit what I'm in for because it's Nightwish, and I know I like the epic metal, I like the way the guitars are, I like the composition, all that stuff. But what's the vibe gonna be? Well, I'm gonna find out. Here's where I go to find out. So come along for the ride with me, everyone. This is Nightwish, Turn Loose The Mermaids.
Tied up above a graveyard grey at the end of the line, far, far away. A child holding on to the magic of birth and all.
I love the atmosphere. Just an atmosphere.
Oh, how beautiful it used to be, just you and me, far beyond the sea. The water scarce in motion, quivering steam. At the end of the river, the sundown beams, all the relics of a lifelong leave.
So I love the vibe. I'm going to back it up a little as well, because I love the vibe that this sets. Like it conjures such strong imagery just from the music, and then the lyrics added on top just paint the details into the picture. You know, it's like the music sets the landscape in your head, and then the lyrics paint in the details of the picture, and I love it. Like I love the vibe of this song. It's like we're carrying on. Alright, actually, before we carry on, I'll just say, so what I particularly loved was that, like, everything flowing together nicely, but the tone of those strings that came in, you know, the acoustic guitar, just like not too far forward in the mix, a little bit back, reverb, all that stuff, and then you get like the flutes or the woodwind or whatever that was as well. It just helps set the tone, set the imagery. It feels like a game soundtrack. I've said this before with Nightwish. I love how they feel like game soundtracks. Like I could hear them being the soundtrack to an epic adventure game, you know, like or something. But carrying on.
Ocean quivering steam. At the end of the river, the sundown beams, all the relics of a lifelong lived. Here, weary traveler, rest your one sleep, the journey from your eyes. Good journey, love, time to go. I checked your teeth and warmed your toes. In the horizon I see them coming for you. The mermaid graced the forever call, beauty and spyglass on an old man's porch. The mermaids you turned loose brought back your tears. At the end of the river, the sundown beams, all the relics of a lifelong lived. Here, weary traveler, rest your one sleep, the journey from
those drums coming in.
Here, weary traveler, rest your one, sleep the journey from your eyes. Traveler, rest your one, sleep the journey from your eyes. At the end of the river, the sundown beams, all the relics of a life long lived. Here, weary traveler, rest your one, sleep the journey from your eyes.
Okay, right. So older Nightwish. I'm gonna right before I talk. I think this feels like older Nightwish. I'm just gonna say that I'm not. I don't know for sure. Obviously, as I said at the start. However, older Nightwish feels. It feels amazing, but like there's something like, so I can see why they covered Gary Moore. No, like because so Nightwish, I remember that I've heard Nightwish's version of Over the Hills and Far Away for Gary Moore, and I love that song, and I love the Nightwish version as well. And do you know what? I may have to do a comparison of the two one day because it's a great track. And listening to that, I can see why they did, because it fits so well. Like their style fits very well with that song, and I just love like the instrumentation. Like it's just the instruments that you wouldn't necessarily expect, you know, like, and just hearing them come in and like, I enjoy the vibe. I enjoy the hell out of the vibe of Nightwish, and I'm a little disappointed in myself for not having given them more of a shot sooner. I don't know why I didn't, you know, because it's so up my street, like so very finely tuned with what interests me about music and guitar. And yeah, there wasn't much guitar in this one, but not the point. Like just normally, like the other Nightwish songs I've heard, like Ghost Love Score, you know, like the guitar is a lot more interesting for me in them, but still, even taking that away, like the composition is so interesting to me and hits me right in where I'm, like, you know, where I live. And I should have listened to them way sooner. But anyway, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't, subscribe for more like this. Check out the Patreon, where we'll be checking out Moondance by Nightwish as well today. Going up at the same time. The videos will be going up at the same time. But yeah, check that out over there. Patreon.com/BrainDeadBreakdown. As always, I've been Braindead. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one, hopefully. Peace.